Hello, 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 my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back to the one-tile city. This could be the last episode of the one-tile city. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, though. This is annoying. This entrance into the city kind of stinks. Could be a highway. We need to get traffic all the way across, so I'm going to try to do something here. We're going to put a 3-lane road that comes off of this, and we're going to see if we can get a highway to span the city without doing too much damage. I think we might need to start it a lot earlier, but not too early. Okay, so I can't do it there because it would go into a building. Maybe if we do it from here. This is a little bit lower. I don't want to put a traffic light in, and I can't run over that at all. But what if we do this? Alright, we might lose a house there. Whoa. We might lose a few houses doing this. What are we overlapping here? I just want to try to get a highway exit into our industrial area, and if that means that we need to lose some houses, that's understandable. Okay, that looks okay. We can't get over the school, which means... Can we get over the bridge? I don't think we can. I think we can only intersect the bridge. Well, what if we did this? We're sacrificing some homes. Okay, we can do that. We just lost a building. We lost a big building. But basically, what I want to do is bring this in. There we go. So that's one way in. And now if we want a way out... Whoa. Calm down. In water, of course. Of course that's in water. Alright, the camera is an absolute nightmare. Basically, I want to get this up and back over the road. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit through here. Oh, that is a sharp highway turn that I hate having to make. So now begins the trouble. How are we going to get over this? Okay, if we go around... Oh wait, no, it doesn't like that. It's because there is already some overlapping taking place. Let's get rid of a bit of it. I realize that there's already a bit of road, a bit of pillars in the road. That's not okay. That's not okay. This one is okay. For now. But it wants to not be okay. This is quite the conundrum. Why is it so low? We have to go around this building here. That farm is in the way. Can we sneak through here? We now have a bit of a highway loop to hopefully help us out here. Who knows how this is going to go. So now the real question is, how big can we get this city? If we start wiping out small houses, do we start getting more high-density residential population? Let's find out. We have a few buildings. We have a few big buildings. We'll see how these highways help the city, if at all. This is a nightmare of an intersection, but I'm going to leave it because this was already a hassle to get working. I could probably fix it. Also, this anti-aliasing is driving me nuts. What is this, TAA? So TAA causes that weird ghosting effect, but if we go to SMAA, it's a little bit uglier. You can see some of the aliasing here. Is the alternative any better? There, high SMAA. Let's see how that works. What's our other? Fast approximate. Yeah, no thank you. You know what? It's better than nothing, and at least we don't have the ghosting. It's pretty ugly, though. Go fast approximate. Let's see if that looks any better. No, that's worse and slower. Let's just keep it on. I guess we'll keep it on TAA. Even though it is a big stinky. Can't unsee the ghosting. Alright, we'll just deal. Everything's terrible. But at least there aren't car ghosts anymore. Just aliasing. Which is better? Which is worse? You decide. I don't care. What's that noise? Ghosts. The ghosts are training on the field. Alright, we need to demolish these burned down buildings, I think, otherwise they won't rebuild. There's not that many. Traffic is still a mess. How do we fix it? Oh, it's probably because of this traffic light. What if we got rid of this traffic light? Oh, there's some wacky lane movement there, because this is a tiny little road, isn't it? What if we did this? Please get out of the way. No, now we're gonna need to get rid of these lights. I don't know. There's still some wackiness happening here, but at least it's moving. What if we made this 3 lanes? Again, there's still some wackiness happening. I almost feel like this needs to be 3 lanes going this way. I think that's better, but it's hard to tell. Then we got, oh my gosh, we have a traffic pile up here. People don't know what they're doing. Yeah, the issue is here. How do we fix this? Turn this into 4 lanes? Sure, we'll lose some buildings, but... maybe not. 2-lane asymmetric, there we go. That should clear out. We'll see. Nobody's using our new fandangled highways. Oh yes, they are. I lied to you. People are using them, and they might use them even more if we gave them a way to get off of them. If we said over here, for example. No, maybe not. No, maybe. We lose a lot of houses that way, but maybe this works. Oh, that's not even a highway. No, there's only so much we can do in this condensed space. Changing some of these low residential houses into medium residential houses. They might even be row houses that we're upgrading here, in some cases. Yeah, like these ones are row houses, but they're not very efficient use of space, I think. So we do have some demand for commercial over here. Let's cram some in there. How high can we get this number? We're currently at 17,000. I would love to see this push 100,000. I don't know if it's possible. I wanted to say I don't think it's possible, but I actually don't know. You see that we have bad fire coverage over here. This is an easy fix, isn't it? Police coverage is fine. Education is fine. That's roads there, so that's not really a concern. Health coverage is good. Cemetery availability is good. Average health is high. The Rubik apartments are hideous. I can't wait to place them. Now the other thing that we could think about is public transit, maybe? As a way of alleviating some of this pressure. Although the roads aren't doing too badly right now. There's an issue over here. But it's not this is the bigger issue, I think, is here. This might be an easy fix. Turn that into a turning lane. We give people more flexibility with how they want to get out. And then over here... same idea. I think that's helped. So money right now is not a concern. We're doing okay for money. How's our education system looking? Our college is at capacity. We don't have a university yet, but we should. Can we get a good university? What does technical university do? These are big buildings, though. And that's the size of all of the farms. That's the size of this entire... This business cluster here sucks. Let's be blunt here. This is bad. It's still not enough room. It also lags when you try to place this building. It's so big. There we go. The technical university now exists. What does this upgrade do? Increased chances of graduating. That's fine, we don't need that. They can graduate with whatever chances they currently have. This road here is not connected. Cool. Big school. Looks cool. Increases our office and industrial efficiency. That's good. Our population is still rising. There's room for business here. Let's get rid of these. Lots of customers over here. Alright, people love our education system now. We do need another elementary school, though. We are a great town. That is a big upgrade for us. Can't fit the playground there. That's fine. Let's see what other interesting upgrades we could get here. We could upgrade our power situation. Do we need to, though? I think we might be importing power. Yeah, we're importing quite a bit of power. But if we went gas or coal... Gas might be enough. Quite large, though. It's quite a bit bigger. Water. Fair enough. Not a lot of wind speed up here, either. Oh man, there is traffic. There is traffic now. I think there's a good way to handle this, though. We turn that into a stop sign. We turn that into a stop sign. Turn that into a stop sign. And that one as well. That might help. Or, it might not. How about we upgrade this to support 2 lanes? The issue here is that we cannot. Hang on. Ew. Let's see what happens if we do that, though. And then into a jello lane. I think that might have actually helped. We might even be able to get rid of this stop sign. Actually, I don't think we need a stop sign here. I don't think we need anything here. Or here. Alright. Stuff's moving now. It doesn't look pretty, but it's moving. What's going on down here? Just ugly traffic. We help this. We change this. We put on an exclusive pedestrian phase. Then we get the people out of the road. The cars can just go. I think that's good. Do we have more population? 18,800, yes. Let's see if we can get this to 25,000. Well, we've got access to big business now. That's going to create a lot of new jobs. That might actually be significant for us. Let's see here. We might see a spike in high density demand. It's our lowest density housing. Is this it over here? We have crime. This building has crime. Alright, we'll see what happens to our commercial demand once these buildings crop up. Ooh, this is a busy intersection. I don't even want to handle this one. I don't know if that's a good... We need some sort of split phasing on that for sure. Also did this the wrong way. Well, now this is a problem. You know what? We only have one tile. Obviously, traffic is going to sometimes be an issue that we're not going to be able to do something about. It's unfortunate. But that's just the way of this world, I think. Change those. Yeah, massive demand still for this commercial. High-density business. What if we turn this whole block into high-density business? We clear out this block so that it can zone neatly. $19,400. The population continues to grow. Our revenue continues to grow. Our garbage management is generating massive revenue for the city. Is it a recycling center? I think we might be. Yeah, we're recycling. So we are going to be creating some traffic nightmares. Because we are cramming quite a bit of density into quite a tight city here. What do you expect? Let's get rid of those row houses and put in some proper low-density structures here. Although they're all coming in at the wrong size. Oh no. I've deleted a mailbox by mistake as well. That is unfortunate. This is almost definitely going to warrant an upgrade of this business, which almost definitely warrants a clean wiping of this business. Alright, this should pack in nice. Look at all the people. Are these people that we just kicked out of their homes? Look at all the cars on the road. I wonder if part of the problem of the city is just parking. No, we've got a parking lot that nobody uses. I don't know if this needs to be a traffic light. I think there's enough not crossover traffic that there doesn't need to be a light there. I don't think a lot of the people going out this way are trying to use this highway, if any. Alright, look at these little European buildings that we cram in here now. Beautiful. We are approaching 20,000 population. We have plenty of room for new college graduates. Where is our current college? No, that is the welfare office. That is the high school. There we go. The college. More room, more graduations. Views. Massive highways. This farmland, again, I don't know how much money this is even making us. Is this even worth keeping? I don't think it is. It's nice, but we could have more houses in there. We'll worry about that later. If we start to really run out of space, then we'll start thinking about that. Alright, cram some more jobs in. Again, we might want to think about replacing these two with business, just to get rid of the low-density housing that's taking up space. I realize there's not a lot of customers out here, but if we can get some demand for high density, we can probably cram like a little high-density apartment building like right there, for example. Oh, look at that. Some of these are already cropping up. Wow, that is a precarious building placement. So is this one. Imagine having to go take your garbage out here. Let's... Oh, can you put me back on the land? Imagine that you live in this building. You come out. First of all, look at this city. There's some crazy stuff going on here. You gotta go... You're taking out your garbage. So you're walking it over here. As you approach your bins. Oh! First of all, the land isn't solid. For me, at least. So look how precarious that actually ends up being. Yeah, I can't walk there. If I stay on this side of the fence, I can sort of walk here a little bit. Otherwise, this is precarious terrain. City does look cool, though. Let's go for a walk. You know, it's a fun city to walk around. Where am I? It's not that bad. Population has hit 20,000 and is likely continuing to rise. Let's see what we can do to force some more of this growth over here. There are plenty of customers. We'll do some upgrading there. See if we can get some high density over here. What are these? These are low density commercial. What is this building? Oh no, it's the dog park. Alright, rebuild that. Wonder if we can turn... What are these? Medium density buildings? I wonder if there's any more low density housing that we could turn into something interesting. There's some here. There's a whole block of it here. So if we turn this into business, these people have to find somewhere else to live. We are seeing some education issues. Lack of high skill labor. That is an issue that should solve itself slowly. It's not for a lack of people going to school, that's for sure. Where else do we have any low-density housing that could possibly be replaced? We have some low-density business, too. So let's get rid of some of these low-density jobs. 21,000 and climbing. Is it winter or are these trees just gray? It's actually summer. So those trees are just gray. Oh. Traffic issues. I'm gonna stop worrying about that. Honestly, it's moving a lot better than it probably should be at this scale. I don't know how much more I can do. I don't understand why why some of these trees are gray. It's interesting though. I'm gonna get rid of this parking lot. Nobody's using it. Make room for industry. So we are seeing some high-density buildings start to crop up in different locations now. That's always good. Once we have unlocked high-density offices, we might be able to create enough big jobs that is at small city, and then we can also remove highway speed limits. Interesting. Now we might actually have some interesting options to be looking at already. Not really. Sure, produce more garbage, that's fine. Pre-release programs, sure. And then we have a taxi minimum fare. I don't think we need that. Happiness is one of the only things really affecting people right now. Or sorry, traffic is one of the only things affecting the happiness of people, and it's a very minor issue. Meanwhile, wealth is producing a lot of happy people. People are very happy with the amount of wealth that they have. And that's probably because we keep lowering their taxes. And the more that we can do that, the better. I'm okay with taxing things like vehicles. I don't know why we're not making chemicals or meals. We can even subsidize some of this stuff. We'll pay you to have a business for lodging and meals and entertainment. Why not? And recreation. I think this is fine. Steel is a very profitable industry. Let's tax it a little bit harder. Same with beverages. Same with textiles, metals, even furniture. Alright, we'll see what that does for our different businesses. I'm not really sure. We're at 21,500 though. A lot of green space here. Yeah, we might get rid of these farms just because we could use that space, but at the same time, look at all this space that we're not using anyway, so maybe we don't need it. Could put business in here for now. Definitely should put it over here. Let's get rid of these row houses. Just tiny houses in general. Speaking of tiny houses, look at these. You must go. Replacing them with big commercial structures for now. Population continues to rise though, so getting rid of those houses isn't really hurting. We do have an issue down here. Is this just a one-way street? What's going on here? Why is this a one-way street? And why is it so busy? What if we do that? Get this fake roundabout that we created by putting a pole in the middle of the road. That's fun. Yeah, I'll worry about the traffic when it's starting to have a significant negative impact on the city. For now, it seems pretty trivial. Changed my mind. I don't know when I zoned that, but I don't want that there anymore. Now look at these little houses. How dare you be little houses? $22,200. Things are still under control for the most part. I don't see anything that's catastrophic. This traffic here sucks, but it's not the end of the world, is it? I mean, could we alleviate this with maybe an 8-lane divided road? Maybe. Did I cause an accident by putting this road in? It's possible. That'll get dealt with on its own. It's not a real problem. The other question, I guess, is how do we stop people from having to go all the way down there? Can we cut through here, maybe? Why? Why is this an issue now? It wasn't an issue when I was building. That was a school in the way. If we do that, will people use that? Yes. We can probably get rid of the traffic light here as well. Dude, I really like how close these get to the ceilings, to the roofs here. The rooftops of some of those taller buildings. 22,800 is our current population. This parking lot is maxed out. That's fun. Again, do we need a traffic light here? This is so unbusy. Maybe even just a stop sign here. It's so not a busy intersection. Maybe even just no traffic management. We just go. It's a roundabout. More high-density buildings starting to pop up now. It's great to see. Ooh, look at the demand for high-density commercial here. And yet, nothing. Maybe it wants to be low-density. I don't know. Yeah, I think it does. Oh, all of our commercial demand is gone. Just like that, it's all gone. Why is nothing being built over here? Oh, these are zoned for offices. Fair. They shouldn't be, but they are. $23,172. I think we can get this to 100,000. Maybe that's the challenge. Maybe we continue this series to see if we can get 100,000 people to live in this cramped little city. How do we fix this? Get rid of this crosswalk is a nightmare. People hiking up this thing. It's so steep. Why would you ever want to do this? I guess if you gotta go somewhere up here. Alright, 25,000 is my goal for tonight. How feasible is that? I don't know. I'm going to temporarily put in some of this. Oh, something unlocked and I hit escape immediately. What was it? The Epicurean Garden. Fantastic. Let's just cram you right there. It's a pretty building. What are these? Small business? There's still some small houses here. They're pretty high tier though. Tier 4 housing. This is still a mess. How do we fix this? No, we don't want to... No. We don't want traffic light there, because then this tiny little road here doesn't get any movement. What if we say no left turns? No left turns here. You go up further and figure out where you're going to go. Get out of this intersection, though. People are still going to try to do it. Then they'll just make a U-turn. Try to get turned around here. Alright, how do we want to handle this? Oof. Creating a bit of a mess now. I almost want to get rid of this intersection. Yeah, I wonder what happens. What happens if we do this? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, well, there goes those houses. That's fine. Changed my mind for the zoning. You see, we've created a busy street here. Chef PC Street is now a tiny little street that's super busy. Why is it so small? You know what? Let's make that 8 lanes. Also, maybe we upgrade these into 4-lane roads. There's no reason for them not to be. And Chef PC Street's crazy little transfer street here. 24,184 is our current population. This farm might just need to go. You know what? You've served your purpose. I don't know what it was, but you served it well. This also gives us an opportunity to finally branch over here directly. Maybe that alleviates some traffic as well. I mean, people don't like having to wait at this traffic light. Part of the rush might just be new parking available. Maybe we just put a parking lot in here. High noise pollution starting to become a bit of an issue, but I don't think it's a huge problem right now. What's wrong here? Why is there no buildings in here? It is zoned for high density residential. What if we zone it for high density commercial? What if we zone it for low density commercial? Fine. I guess there's still some demand for that low density stuff. I don't know. There's no hotel demand. Why? Is it because there's nowhere for people to really go and visit? Maybe we need some big fancy structures? What is here? Is this industry? We can just get rid of this. We should spend something. We should spend a lot of money on something big. How much money are we making? 2.1 million. Oh, this national diet building won't fit. The Ferris wheel would fit. Notre Dame. Yeah, let's put a cathedral on the edge of the world. And get rid of these factories here. Turn them into business. Who knows? Maybe some hotels will show up. Nope, where am I? I'm in a bin. Nope. Goodbye. What is this thing? Oh, I think it's a statue. I thought it was some sort of magic tree. I guess it could be. Some sort of magical metal tree. That woman just shaking her head. It's a beautiful cathedral at the edge of the world, at the edge of time, at the edge of space, the edge of the void. Nice stained glass windows. It's got a beautiful back park, looking out at some smokestacks in the distance. We'll see if maybe this encourages some tourism. Failing that, we could always be unlocking... Oh, hello. I'm in the ocean. Look at our little tile. We could even put in a large sports park over here. Try to develop this area a little bit nicer. An American football field right next to that church. Won't fit. Put in a soccer field there. I almost put in another structure. Changed my mind. Didn't change my mind. It failed. There you go. So you can watch, go to the match, go to church. We'll see if this encourages any kind of hotels to crop up in the area. I might even say residential here. No, that's the wrong style. There we go. Let's see if that encourages any of this to become... Oh, look at the water jellifying down there. Oh yeah, that water's doing some fun things. 24,454 people currently living in our city. Now these structures are all low density residential. If we ask for high density commercial here, next to the farms. Nope, I have negatively impacted our population. That was a bad move. There's almost no demand for residential right now. We must be at saturation for jobs and employment. Not enough customers, though. Money is rolling in. Have we fixed our tourism industry? No, there's no lodging still. What if we just say we will pay for all the lodging and meals? Parking lot's getting used. So's this one. There we go. Population is rising now. What happened? What changed? That's a new building. What is that? It's for rent. We don't know. These are nice buildings, though. I like the color. I like the little splash of color on the side. This one's blue, this one's orange. Oh, it's a hostel. Look at that. So we are going to start getting some lodging, I guess. And oh, this turned green, and this turned orange. Well, that's weird. This is also some sort of sleep ease. I don't know what that is. A hotel, maybe. Who knows? But it looks like tourism is coming to the tile. Uh-oh, what's going on here? This building is abandoned. Alright, let's get rid of those before they fall down. This area here is so nice. Why aren't people moving in over here? Oh, hello. They are. Oh, we've hit 25,000. Alright, you know what? Things are going great. So if you want to see more of this, go ahead and let me know by hitting the thumbs up button and leaving a like on this video. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think about our milestone of hitting 25,000 on a single tile. I think that's quite the accomplishment. Oh, we're even a small city. I think we have a little ways to go, but that really depends on if people want to see me keep pushing this little city to its limits. And of course, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. If you want to see your name in the credits or in the streets, various other ways in different games, channel membership, join button below, 99 cents a month. It's like 3 cents a day. But it's totally optional, and if you don't really feel like signing up for that, that's totally understandable as well. Alright, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. The city continues to grow. I see new buildings cropping up in the distance. It's going crazy now. We're going to hit 26,000 probably soon. But for now, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now.